Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How are you guys doing? I hope your mental and physical health are good and fit. So today I'm going to talk about forgive yourself. This is a huge thing. And when you do this in your daily life, it really improves your quality of your life. Because you encounter so many things like, oh, I have done this many times and why don't I learn this? Or, oh, I just said that. It's like, oh, shoot. Or did I just do that? You know, those moments. And you feel bad or you feel really down. But when you know you could forgive yourself, meaning that you accept what it is. You accept as you are. You don't need to be excellent on every single details. You don't need to be perfect on every corner, on different subjects. Humans are not perfect, but you tried, right? So forgiving yourself, let yourself let you be just you. You don't need to be really pushy or expecting close to the perfection. And when you do that, it gets really tough on you and you might not want to continue anymore because it's just the hurdle is too high to reach. Instead, you forgive yourself. So that gives you a nice ease feeling and you could go forward again. And when I learned this, I've been doing this a lot to myself. Especially now, those technology, like literally I'm not with it. I'm totally behind. And there's so much to learn. I'm so slow in learning. And all those setups or formatting and all those things, it gives me shivers that I just don't like it. But slowly I'm learning. And especially on this YouTube setups that I wasn't really paying attention, or probably I was just avoiding it because just taking the video itself is a huge thing. Like I was so scared to put myself out there. So that's all I focused. The setup and the formatting and all that, or fancy site or thumbnails, that's not coming to me. Still, I'm progressing so slow. And I was setting up in such a way that no one could comment. And one of the viewers, the audience, told me such a nice way that, my setup is not right, or, I was putting certain setup off. Anyway, so I was really appreciative that, somebody stepped forward to tell me. And so I'm learning, and hopefully it kind of fixed its, I fixed it somehow and could comment. Anyway, so I have a long way to go, and I do this, forgive myself, Otherwise, I'd be quitting way before. So do this forgive yourself thing to yourself for you, to kind of ease yourself. And it's okay that you make a mistake. It's okay you're not good at, certain things. And it's just forgive and accept what it is. And that really makes you feel ease and you can deal with it better. And at the same time that I think this is very important to let people know what you know. And this is like inputting versus outputting. I didn't really know how valuable the outputting is, because I've been inputting so many years to just learn and to actually try things. But I never really thought of putting, what I know out there. I didn't think I didn't even think of the value of outputting until recently. And when you do outputting, that means you understand the concept of what you're going to output. It's like teaching. In order to teach somebody, you need to understand the basic fundamental things so that you could teach others. That means you learned it, you really understood, or you've tried, actually, put it in action. When you input so much, and it becomes like humongous, it's like a constipation knowledge. Like when you get constipated, your health kind of not good, right? You don't feel good. You get too full and it's so uncomfortable. The knowledge, gaining knowledge the same way. When you gain knowledge only a lot, it gets like constipated. You need to release them by outputting. Let people know, this valuable information that you learned from somebody. You share, right? So it's good for you because in order to share, you understand what you're sharing, and that becomes your, all the knowledge becomes yours. It's like your blood, and then people around you who, learn this knowledge improve their life as well, make their life improve as well. So it goes both ways, a win-win situation. That's what you create by outputting or sharing. So receiving the knowledge, and then you try to understand and you actually put in the action, then you start outputting, sharing others. And meanwhile, you get better or more in a higher level of information. So it's kind of really good circle of energy that you create. It's going. So it's good for you to really output and share, and you learn the new things and you output and share. For instance, when you say teaching how to drive to your family or kids or friends, and you don't want to hold off this certain knowledge just because you don't want to share freely, but you're in the car, so you want to teach everything you know about the driving. You set up the scene and you show how you're paying attention to certain ways and certain scenarios. You take the time and point out all those signals or all the signs, what it means, and how to park. Whatever you have in your knowledge, you want to share because you're in the same car, right? You're not gonna hold off certain knowledge just because you don't want to share freely. So think of that, like teaching driving to your daughter or your son or your friends. You just want to just the flow of knowledge that you have, you wanted to share, and you understand all the knowledge because you do drive as well. So it really applies to the real action. So that sounds real. It sounds really assuring to other people's ears, and they really get ideas much better. So this forgiveness, forgive yourself, make yourself ease so that you can step forward, you can progress instead of giving it up, and you share, output, and that really helps you at the same time help people around them, and it's a win-win situation, and that's what you need, and you create a good energy circle. And you share, you learn more, and you share, and you get better knowledge, and you really start to improve. Like it's a spiral that's going up, sort of energy movement. So try that, and see you till the next video. And I forgive myself too a lot, and I be learning little by little about tech things as well. So forgive yourself and share the knowledge. Okay, thank you. See you for the next video.